helping us out coming off the edge at the world position, and Zach Wary. I feel like those guys are dynamic in our core right now, and I feel like we can get the job done.
Is it possible that this linebacker group might? I mean, Brandon was a stud, no doubt about it, and a star. But is it possible this might be a deeper group of linebackers this season?
Yeah, I feel like it could be a deeper group because in the past years we really didn't have a lot of development behind our linebackers, and I feel like as this year has came along, our coach Clark Lee talked about like we have to have depth at the linebacker position, and we've been bringing those younger guys up and bringing them along and having great development in the spring, to where guys have played games like Jabari Williams has played in big games last year, and he's experiencing those situations that he can help us out tremendously.
It seems like his coach subbed out the ones and twos and played through spring practice. It didn't seem like there was really that much of a drop off. It seemed like you guys, it seemed. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I felt that too, and that's a great feeling to have being in the years that we have been here, where we've seen drop off from ones and twos before, but having that confidence that my brother can come in and spare me some little bit of time and nothing changes, that we play with the same intensity, that we ball out just the same.
What are you feeling, just general sense of the program right now as you're going into the third year under Coach Clausen? Do you sense momentum?
I'm very excited about the direction that we're going, and I feel like this is our year to change people's minds and not be little old Wake Forest anymore. We can compete with anybody. We showed you that last year. We just got to get over those humps and win those big games, those close games that we lost last year.
I know Coach will caution you guys to take things one game at a time.
Yeah.
But is there any part of you guys that kind of look as like, wow, we get to play at home seven times this season, and kind of look at the schedule and get a little excited about things?
I mean, you always get excited looking at the schedule, but you got to refocus yourself and come back to. We got training camp, but first that's the first thing we got to get through, And our mindset with that is just take it one rep at a time, and then get to taking one practice at a time, and then get to taking one game at a time, And that's our mindset. We just got to take one rep at a time, and make that the best rep we can make it.
So looking back on last season, y'all lost a lot of close games. Going forward, what do you think y'all need to work on to win those games this year?
I can only speak for the defense, and I know that we have to pay attention more to detail and play within our system like we know how, just guys being in the right place at the right time, and having the mindset that we have to go win games. We can't just sit back and just stop people, just keep stopping them, and getting frustrated when we have to go back on the field. We got to create turnovers, because like Coach Clausen, he preaches a lot. The turnover margin is a great indicator of wins, and he brings that up every year in the first meeting, that where we stand on the turnover margin. Like last year, we didn't do that good. So this year, we're looking to create more turnovers, generate more turnovers, and put our offense in better positions, or even score on defense.
It seems like every year we see more offenses like spreading it out, throwing the ball more. How's the linebacker position changed in kind of response to that, and having to deal with teams that seem like they put out 4 wide receivers on every play?
Man, I feel like in our recruiting, and what our coaches have tried to do is recruit a more athletic linebacker, one that can run sideline to sideline at all times, has a high motor, and be able to play in coverage very well. And I feel like we have that this year with Jabari Williams and Demetrius Kemp, because Demetrius Kemp, he used to play safety when he was a redshirt freshman, so he knows he's good cover.
And has that been a focus for you as something to improve on in terms of, it might not, the league looked a little different a couple years ago, and in terms of you might spend a little less time in the box now and more chasing a tight end or something?
I mean, we focus on every aspect of the game, to be honest. Like, we can't take anything for granted. You got to train yourself to be able to play multiple sets. Like, we'll play Boston College this year, and they're a heavy run team, and we'll switch up and go like the Louisville or somebody like that, or Indiana, that likes to spread the ball out and everything. But you just got to train yourself for both situations and be able to play both, because any team can play both offenses.
Is it almost like, in terms that, has there been any focus in terms of like, I need to drop 5 pounds to feel lighter on my toes or things like that?
Not at all. I feel good right now. I feel great at my weight that I am at. I'm still flying around like I usually do. So, I mean, weight is not, it's never been an issue for me.
Well, not necessarily. I didn't necessarily mean you in particular. You just noticed in
Or
general
just-
with what you were saying with that the more athletic linebackers that
I mean, you can
are
be
being
big and
included in that.
fast.
Sure.
I mean, that's what we're trying to work. That's what we work at, is being big, bigger, faster, stronger. So, yeah, I feel like you just have to focus on both. You can't just have one main focus on just protecting the pass and protecting against the pass. Or you have to fill the box too. That's what linebackers do. You have to fill the box.
Along those lines of getting bigger and faster, how do you feel like your body's transformed over the last year under Coach Horgan and the strength and conditioning program?
It's transformed tremendously. Like coming from my freshman year, like we have these pictures on our weight room cards, and like you can see I was like a chubby kid at first, like had a gut to me, you know, and then now as I'm chiseled up. Like Coach Horgan has helped me tremendously in the weight room, reaching new heights that I never thought I could reach, like my 660 squat and my power clean. We just cleaned yesterday, 320 power clean. Like I was stuck at like 290 for the longest, and him helping me and our strength staff as encouragement. I feel like they did a good job. They've done a good job and continue to do a good job.
Now, when you guys host recruits and bring kids in, is that something you talk to them about? Is that something you talk about what the coaching staff can help them develop their strength and numbers like that? Is that something that's talked about?
All the time. It's like, because guys at high school, I feel like high school strength is different than college strength. You know, like a guy could be strong, but with better technique, he can be way stronger. Like power clean is a technique-driven lift, you know, and we focused on that a lot in this past off season. And seeing freshmen, seeing Paris Black, Alante Bateman, redshirt freshman up there cleaning with me, it's incredible. It's like, wow, like I see where this program is going. Like this program is going to be on the rise, and it's on the rise.
So,
What was your reaction when you first heard about Coach Grove taking the Baylor job?
I was happy for him. I mean, he gave me a shot when nobody else did. You know, he was my only D1 offer at the time, so I appreciate him, and I'm glad for him, happy for his family and everything, and I hope he does well.
Can you think of anybody that would have done it better? I mean, it seems like that's the perfect role for him to help go in there. And
Yeah, because Coach Grove is very bent on character and like being a good character guy, and he's a good character guy himself, so he can set an example for those. I mean, for whatever situation he goes in.
thanks.
so with you being here at media today representing the defense, would you say you're the leader of the defense, like it's your team?
Yes, of course, I would say that. Like, this is my unit, and I'm taking it in strides how I'm supposed to. And
So you
I
feel like,
appreciate-
go ahead.
I appreciate the onus that my team has put on me. You know, the challenge it's a great challenge to be a leader on defense, and I appreciate them putting the reins in my hands. And, I'm ready to get started. Can't wait.
Do you feel like your teammates gonna follow your lead, or whatever you do, they're gonna do?
Yeah, I feel like we have I have a good leadership qualities to where everybody will follow me, and we want to go in the right direction, and we know that we have to focus on details and everything, and that's what we harp on every day, like with player practices and 7-on-7s, just like being detailed in our practice, you know, because you only get one. When the season starts, you only get 12 shots. You only get 12 shots, and you got to make those count. So we got to pay attention to the details.
Yeah, because you got a lot of good offenses on your conference. You feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to like take out those offense.
I mean, I don't know. I respect offenses, but it's just like we focus on ourselves, you know, and what we need to do. Like, it's all about what we have to do. Like, it has nothing to do with whether this offense is greater than what this offense or whatever. It's what we got to do. We got to come to work every week and be detail oriented and play fast and generate turnovers, and that's the stuff we can control. Like, that's what we focus on, things that we can control.
What